fight fans, this is Ted Czech from MMA Explosion.
Tom Joyce, how you doing?
Tom Joyce, it's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
In a little while, you know.
Yeah, they both they had different shifts. They changed our shifts around.
Right, yeah.
So,
I'm on day shift now.
Yeah.
I've got different days off. You've got different days off.
No, yeah.
It's crazy, I tell you.
Yeah. Going on jet lag here, man.
Yeah, running on empty.
Yeah.
That's an oldie. Anyway, yeah, we're old.
Yes, we are.
So hey, here we are, the first round, and so we're gonna. Well, it's crazy, you know. Chael Sonnen.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You know, busted. He pissed hot for steroids, I guess, or PEDs, as they say these days, performance-enhancing drugs.
Yeah.
Really, you know, what words can you describe it? Sad, disappointing, pathetic, hypocritical because of all his trash talk, and even saying, you know, going off on Lance Armstrong, saying, "Oh, he gave himself cancer by doing the juice."
Yeah.
Well, I guess he wants to give himself cancer. Is that the word to deduce from that?
Well, I mean, not just that, but also, you know, like trashing his work to you know, publicize cancer and you know, fundraising work for cancer as well. You know,
right.
The thing. I mean, well, first of all, I want to say, you know, as with all these allegations, innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah. We should put that in there, absolutely.
And I mean, he's got to step up and make some kind of statement to tell his side of the story.
I agree. We need to hear from Chael Sonnen.
And I mean, he's been, you know, recently creating this persona for himself as this trash talking guy, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you know, you look at Muhammad Ali. I mean, he made boxing exciting, whatever. But the thing is, Muhammad Ali could back it up, you know.
Right.
And that's a big part of it. I mean, if you're going to go out and you're going to be running your mouth about other athletes and their steroid use or whatever, you got to make damn sure that you're going to piss clean.
You got to be squeaky clean. You got to be pure as driven snow. And yeah, it totally tarnishes his performance there at UFC 117, where he took Anderson Silva to the limit and nearly won.
Exactly.
You know, for 22 or 23 minutes, pounded the hell out of him.
Yeah, I mean, that's the shame of it. I mean, it really kind of, you know, stirred things up, and I mean, it was good to see, you know. But I mean, the thing is, a guy who runs his mouth and can back it off, runs his mouth and can back it up,
right,
can really add some excitement to the sport. But a guy who runs his mouth and can't is just
cheats.
Or cheats is just an obnoxious loudmouth. You know, that's an important distinction there.
Yeah.
So you know, he's got a lot riding on this in terms of his reputation.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what shakes out. I mean, you know, certainly there have been other fighters who have tested positive for steroids and have come back to have you know, decent careers. It's not the end. It's unfortunate. It tarnishes the sport. You know, so yeah, I'd like to see it totally eradicated. Will that happen? I don't know. I mean. You know, like we were saying, I think I had said before, there's a prominent MMA fighter who said that he estimated that at least half of all fighters are on something.
Oh yeah,
you know? Yeah. So it's rampant. I would say that.
Yeah, I mean, Dana White, he made a statement that says, you know, he spends an extraordinary amount of money to try to keep it out. You know, and I mean, I believe him. I mean, this isn't like pro wrestling where it's like, you know, wink, wink. We don't allow that kind of thing here. Wink, wink.
We have a wellness program in our organization. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm naive, but I get the vibe that they really do want to keep it out. You know, and I mean, they back it up in terms of lengthy suspensions of fighters who do test positive. But
right, because we don't want to see MMA fighters before a panel of congressmen.
Exactly.
That's the next step, you know, like Mark McGuire and all those other guys from baseball. We're going to see MMA fighters in their suits in front of legislators getting grilled.
Exactly.
And that's we don't need that.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, nobody's out there talking about making baseball illegal, but I mean, MMA is still fighting against that even after all these years.
Yep.
So and this kind of thing just does not help.
Well, hey, let's switch gears here, Tom, if we can. Central Pennsylvania Warrior Challenge 9. This is Mark Jovich's promotion. It's going to go down in November 12th at the Toyota Arena at the York Fairgrounds.
Cool.
It's got a big card here. I previewed some of it in a blog post this week. We've got guys like, let's see, Brett Myers, who's undefeated. Matter of fact, he's never made it out of the first round.
Oh, okay.
This will be what I'm told is his last amateur fight.
Oh, okay,
And,
great.
You know, well, it should be because I think he's ready for the pro ranks.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know, we got guys like Theodore Naratil. He goes by Bubba. Remember Bubba Naratil from Lancaster, big heavyweight guy? He returns to action. Biff Walliser, our old friend Biff. Justin Scott. And then remember we talked about the rubber match between Noe Quintanilla and Jay Haas? Looks like it's going to go down this time around.
Oh, okay, nice.
On this card.
Nice.
November. So that's just an action-packed card right there. So for more information, go to warriorchallenge.info. There's ticket information there, and stay tuned to my blog, and I'll keep you guys updated more. You know, as we find out more about this card. Then finally, Tom, friend of the blog, he's from Pennsylvania, Chris Redline Wing. He's 1-0 as a pro. He's fighting this weekend at Ring of Combat, and I don't know if you've seen any of these videos that I've posted, but there's one where it's called, I believe his dad shot it. It's called Running Puppies, where it's basically it's describing Redline's opponent, who's Yusef Yildiz, who I believe is 0-2, and comes from a traditional martial arts background. So, and you know, as we know, anything can happen in MMA.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
At this point, it doesn't look good for Yildiz.
Not really.
So he's going to be like a running puppy, I guess.
Well, sometimes those traditional martial arts guys can surprise you. You know?
Well, yeah. I mean, look at Machida. But you know, best of luck to Chris Redline Wing. I think he's going to do well at Ring of Combat. You know, he trains with the guys over at AMA Fight Club, which is really one of the best in New Jersey. Yeah. Guys like Charlie Brenneman are there. So I think he's got a really good chance to do well this and make him 2-0 as a pro, and then you know who knows from there. Yeah. You know maybe some of the bigger organizations will come and call him for him. You know.
Be cool.
So, all right. Well, there you go. That's it for this week, and so we'll catch you next time. Take care.
See you around.